Governor Joe Lombardo laying out several priorities for 2025 during his State of the State speech last night. Among the top on his agenda are things to do with education. Here to tell us about the governor's proposals is Crisis in the Classroom investigative reporter Tiffany Lane.
Governor Lombardo has touted himself as the education governor, even boasting historic funding for our schools in 2023. Now this year, he has more plans for educators and our classrooms, some that would also give parents more options. Here's what the governor is proposing.
And I'm pleased to announce tonight, my budget will make teacher pay raises permanent. I'm also announcing that I'll be extending pay raises to all charter school teachers.
Salaries very much on the mind of Nevada educators, including Vicki Kreidel, a Clark County School District teacher who's also the president of the National Education Association of Southern Nevada.
There was no mention of an increase in funding to public education. He has talked many times in the past about the $2 billion investment in public education that he made last session, but he didn't say anything about that this time, and that's really concerning to me.
In the last legislative session in 2023, the state provided $2 billion in funding to schools. I spoke with John Velardita, the executive director of the Clark County Education Association. That's the union with collective bargaining power for CCSD's 18,000 educators. I asked him if he believes there will be historic funding again when the legislature meets in Carson City in February.
I don't think the revenue is there. I think that the reason why we had the 2 billion is, after COVID, the economy went like this and then up like that. And so we had a significant bounce in revenue.
He's hopeful, however, that any additional money will be put towards areas with the greatest need.
We believe that there should be some differential compensation. We believe that a classroom in the urban core is not the same as a classroom in the suburban ring. And I think there has to be some recognition. And in order to attract and retain educators in the urban core, which is where you do good reporting on this, most of your vacancies occur there, right? You have to pay for that.
Lombardo's proposals during his State of the State also included stricter accountability.
And he named from the school district to a superintendent to the school board, right down into the schools with principals and educators. We embrace that. We think that the public owes that, parents owe that. We're not going to run from it. In fact, we're going to be supporting legislation like this.
He also discussed a fund that will reward highest performing teachers and principals, something Kreidel says can be challenging when teachers have some restrictions and lack of resources to do their best.
There's a lot of factors that affect the students' results on testing that are completely out of our control. And in our classrooms, we're all supposed to be doing exactly the same thing. Same amount of minutes. We're given a schedule.
Governor Lombardo is also proposing expanding enrollment policies so that students can go to a school outside their zone and receive transportation as well. Both Kreidel and Velardita say the concept is not bad, but has to be done logistically in a way that doesn't harm schools. Reporting in studio, I'm Tiffany Lane for News 3.